Hello, everybody, and welcome again to Real Madrid Hub. I am your host, Eric Rivera, and this is your spot for all things Real Madrid news. Remember, you can catch me on my podcast, which is Y Nada Más, a Real Madrid podcast, available on Apple, Google, Spotify, or wherever you find your favorite podcasting content. So let's get right into it. If you thought the loss against Alcoyano that eliminated us from Copa del Rey was bad, well, things have gone from bad to worse. Marca reported this morning, and Real Madrid also issued their parte médico, and it appears that Fede Valverde now has an injury in his adductor and will be out in between 10 days and 2 weeks. So we have to add that to the issue that we currently have with Ramos not being available. Ramos is apparently still suffering from an injury, so will not be available for the game against Alaves. Fede Valverde will now not be available, and of course we do not have Carvajal and we do not have Rodrigo, so those are four very big injuries on our list. And what are we going to do against Alaves? You know, already our midfield is going to be a very thin. In addition to that, of course, it was reported that Zidane has tested positive for COVID, so he will not be on the bench versus Alaves. Now, I don't know how that's going to affect the team, considering that it was reported that Zidane hasn't spoken to some of the players, besides giving them a chat after the game against Alcoyano, but since then he has not been speaking to them, and well, that's probably all for the better. Hopefully none of the players come up positive, although they were tested, or were going to be tested today, so we'll figure out that as the day goes on. And in other news, to add more insult to injury for all of us Madridistas, it seems Sergio Santos and Roberto Ramajo of us.com are reporting that Ødegaard has given the okay to move on to Arsenal. Now, we know that he previously had asked to go on loan, and was discussion to go back to loan to Real Sociedad, where he enjoyed a great season last season, even being named Youth La Liga Player of the Season. However, it seems that when Arsenal came into the mix, they probably gave Madrid a better offer, and it seems that at this point, Martin Ødegaard has already spoken with Mikel Arteta, who is the coach, of course, of Arsenal, and things are looking like they may be moving along quite quickly, and we might not have Martin Ødegaard by the end of day today. Things are still evolving. We'll find more information as it goes on, but not a great day for Madrid. I would say it's a Black Friday for Madrid, losing two players to injury. Essentially, our coach will not be available. Martin Ødegaard will, of course, not be available. Where do we go from here? If the spiral continues to move downward for all of us Madridistas, and we can only hope for the best tomorrow against Alaves. We'll keep you updated here on Real Madrid Hub. Remember that you can catch me on my social media at Y Nada Más Podcast, which is on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And of course, this channel is in conjunction with my good friend DoctorJota, who has two channels, DoctorJota and Jota Real Madrid. So make sure you subscribe to those channels as well as Real Madrid Hub, and we'll talk to you again soon.